Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Medium Podcast. It's your host, Melissa Nami.
And it's me, Connor.
And for today's guest, it's us.
We here.
We out here, dude. I was trying to show Connor a video that's made me very... It's made me happy. And I'm going to share the audio with you because I think this is just so funny. All right, we're going to start this baby over. Actually, wait. I'm going to wait for it to start over because I don't know how to start over a short. Do you know how to do that?
Start over a short now.
You can't,
just refresh the page, maybe?
All right. Just for the context, it's like a girl who's really pissed off right now. She's screaming. She's hungry and she wants Wingstop. And some guy did a metal cover.
Yeah, he's playing drums along to the video.
Gangster. And I was telling Con, it reminded me of this game I used to play when I was a kid called, so you've never heard of this, Punk-O-Matic?
No.
It's like just like a little tiny flash game on the computer. And they give you like two guitarists and a drummer and numbers 1 through 10, 1 through 9, whatever. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'll do 1, 1, 1. Pick a number for the drummer, Connor.
2.
2. Do you want me to put that in the middle of the 1 or do you want me to let the 1 finish?
Middle of the 1.
Middle of the 1, throw in a 2. What do you want me to do for the first guitarist? 1 has 4 squares. Tell me where you want to throw it.
4 squares? Like, is it top left, top right, like that kind of?
Yeah, it's 3 rows, and it's 3 instruments, and the rows run longitudinally. And so 1 fills 4 squares over, and you make a play, like a song. Okay. Go crazy.
Can I see it? Can you tilt your laptop towards me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen this game. Okay, yeah, let's do that one. Then go ahead 4. Go ahead 3 to the one the last, that red one there.
Go ahead 4.
1 more. Cool. 1 more. There, make that a 2.
All right.
And then do that for the rest of the. I see. It's a loop. Got it.
All right. I'm just gonna fill this in randomly.
Yes.
All right. And it was so cool. Like this made you feel like a rock star. Back in the day, just chilling on the computer, doing nothing productive at all. This game, and you know what other game I would play all the time was a stick RPG.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're going to play this song right now. All right.
So this is the song you just created.
That part was actually sick.
That riff?
Yeah. It's not bad, right?
No, not at all.
It's a pretty funny game. I never learned how to actually play an instrument because of it, but I did.
That's kind of like producing, though. Like, you definitely could have used that for producing.
In the most...
to lead you into... using programs where that's kind of what you do. Like in Fruity Loops, like beat tracks, it's basically the same thing.
This is just like a super fundamental version of it, or what?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I would play this because I would work with my brothers on the summer, like at the office, and I would play this, and I would play Stick RPG.
Stick RPG was a good one. We were too young to be playing that. But...
Oh, yeah. You go buy cigarettes from the bum on the corner. Remember that?
Yeah, of course. And I remember I'm thinking, I'm not supposed to be playing this. Like, there's no way, my parents would be stoked if I was playing this right now. But,
yeah.
And I was,
It was rudimentary, though, at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
It's absolutely. It's really not that bad.
Anything that you were doing was just, on a select screen. You never really saw, anything crazy. When he'd smoke his cigarettes, all
and
intense.
That was pretty much it, yeah. But I wasn't allowed to play, Grand Theft Auto, so I was worried that,
You weren't allowed?
No.
What was the first GTA game you played?
Grand Theft Auto 3.
On the PC or on the PlayStation?
On the PlayStation 2, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The first one I ever played was Grand Theft Auto 2, and my cousin had it for PC in Lebanon. And I remember I just thought it was really cool to take that hybrid plane.
Those ones were more top down, right? Like you were looking down at the car on the street and stuff.
For the most part, yeah. It was number 3 was when you finally got to be more.
Yeah, and that was my introduction to it, playing at a friend's house without permission.
Ooh.
I know.
You're a bad kid.
Yep.
How's your year been, Connor?
Good so far, I guess. It's hard to gauge after only a month, you know?
No, it's not. This year sucks.
No, it doesn't. Not yet.
This year sucks.
I mean, it hasn't been the best so far.
But yeah, objectively, I feel like this year sucks. For most people, this year sucks.
Yeah.
There's plane crashes and freaking wildfires and stuff like that. That was nuts, but then it rained and now everything's okay, which is pretty cool.
Yep. The rain was really nice. We needed that.
I've been enjoying your video game edits on Instagram.
Yeah. They've been really fun to make.
Are you enjoying that?
Yeah, I am.
How are you picking the games you make edits to?
The first one was just because I thought it would be fun.
Sonic?
Yeah, no, the Kingdom Hearts one.
Oh, yeah, that was the first one.
And then the Sonic one was a recommendation, or like someone wanted me to do Sonic Heroes, so I did that one. And then Silent Hill one was for another follower that wanted me to do Silent Hill. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that you threw yourself in that one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that more often. I think it just gives it a little bit more personality.
Sneak it in like a little cameo. What's his name does that a lot? Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, he has so many cameos.
Yeah, he puts himself in all of his movies just a little bit.
Himself in a movie like licking a foot or something like that.
Yeah, just the weirdest stuff. Or like he's the guy that dies at the end. Like I feel like I think he dies in all of his cameos, which is fun. I was watching Rush Hour with Chantel the other day, and I think I brought it up in the episode with Carlos when Jackie Chan says the N-word. Right. And it's just so funny to me because like I didn't remember that part in the movie. And I heard it. I'm like, oh my God, like this is kind of funny. You know what I mean?
I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen Rush Hour? What?
Yeah, I know.
You should. It's silly.
Yeah,
well, I feel like
it's like a silly movie, and I would definitely feel like it would be like a put on before bed kind of movie.
You definitely missed your prime time to think like, oh, this is nostalgic. You know, because for a lot of people it is very nostalgic. But there's like a scene where Jackie Chan, he's like just do what I do, and he like walks in, he like walks up to somebody and he's all, what's up, ma? And the guy's all, what? And he says it again, and then of course everyone tries to fight him, and then Jackie Chan kung fu's his way out of it. But in that moment I was telling Chantel, I was like, I've been thinking about time travel a lot.
You're gonna start building a machine?
Well, no, I mean, I wish. It's one of those things. It's like, because you always think about like, oh, what if I could turn back time? But it's like, the question is like, where would you go? Like, how far would you go? Right?
Yeah.
But like in this instance, without getting like too deep or philosophical, it's like to imagine going back in time to like these crazy, silly movie scenes from like the 90s and 2000s. Like, I wish I was in the movie theater when that came. Yeah, because imagine that, like, that energy or like that laugh that scene got. Yeah, it's
hard to find that. It's definitely really hard to find that.
Movies aren't as funny anymore, and I feel like a lot of comedies come out on streaming, not really out to theater.
Yeah, comedy movies have been weird for me too. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're not funny anymore or if I'm more cynical or something.
It might be a combination of both, but also I think, I don't want to say it because to some people it's funny, and maybe it's just like comedy is redefined over time. Because like our comedy movies we grew up to were outrageous.
Yeah, it was like if they came out nowadays, we wouldn't like them.
I think we'd still like them.
I don't know. I think we would probably think they were weird. Maybe like if we were going in the mind of thinking these are kids' movies.
Or just even thinking of like regular like Deuce Bigalow, European Gigolo.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that if it came out nowadays.
Why do you say that?
I would probably think it was stupid.
That's the point, though.
Yeah, I guess so, but that's probably where the cynical aspect is coming in.
Yeah, like Happy Gilmore isn't supposed to be profound.
No, definitely not. No.
You don't think you'd like if Happy Gilmore didn't exist? You don't think you'd like it if it came out today?
Maybe, I don't know. It's really hard for me to tell, honestly.
We can figure it out.
Okay.
Before you leave today, I'll hit you in the head with a bat. I won't mess up any of the important parts. I'll just hit the movie parts.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine that's like a thing.
There's a part of me that would like to think that I would love it still, you know.
I there's a couple shows that I wish I could get like amnesia for. if that makes sense. Like, just so I could rewatch it again for the first time.
Can I guess, is one of them The Office?
No, actually.
No? Really?
That one's gotten better the more I've watched it.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
you're seeing more of the thing, like the nuanced things.
Yeah. Like, I remember one time I think I've seen that show. God, I don't even want to. Probably in the double digits now, just because I used to just play it. I used to play it in the background, which like everybody fucking says. But I used to play it in the background. And I remember like one time I tuned in a little bit, and there's a scene where they're like fucking around with a trank dart, and the girl who's like an alcoholic in the show, it's a super quick scene, but you see her like bend over real quick. Camera does something, and then it expands back to her, and she has the trank, and she's like dripping it into her big gulp. And I'm like, that's so funny, because it's so you know what I mean? It's just like little things like that there's
a lot of little things, because a lot of it was improv, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a lot of things that the background actors are doing that you might not pick up the first time.
And then the more that you watch it, the more you peel back those layers and notice certain things. I love TV. I'm watching The Wire right now. I'm really enjoying that show.
I've only heard good things about it. And if I ever go through a watching TV phase again, I'll probably have to dip into that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's I feel like older TV, they used to focus more on character development, which was sick. And you can tell, like, now watching so much TV, I guess, like, you can tell that certain little subplots that they're placing in season 1, they're going to end up developing into something like, because there was like a couple crooked cops. Like, well, when are they going to get found out? You know what I mean?
So you know it's coming.
Mm-hmm. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of an omniscient point of view, you know?
Yeah, I probably just watch too much YouTube nowadays. It's like everything is so curated for me, I guess, you know? Like all the videos I watch, it could be like it's from science to just people fucking around. Like, yeah, I don't know.
What do you like to watch on YouTube? Science.
I actually have been watching some science videos recently, just, you know, bone back up, you know. I haven't learned this shit for like a long time. Like I'm just like relearning like about molecules and shit.
The way I like to imagine it is like, I'm learning about science, and it's like you go in, it's like the most, like just a slideshow of like meiosis and mitosis. I'm not joking. It is like the most basic shit, but like told in like a fun way. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Honestly, I was expecting that to come in on a video that I was watching the other day. I was expecting them to say something like that.
About the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, they mentioned mitochondria, but they didn't go that far.
I need to ask my niece about that. If they do, because I remember it was so much fun, because like obviously now there's so much health. People are like, I guess schools are health oriented, you know? But remember all the cell projects we would do with Jell-O and candy, and the teacher would just have all the candies, and you would just, this jawbreaker's my nucleus. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. This jelly worm is my mitochondria.
Science class was one of the funner classes for sure.
It was.
Especially when you got to do like, you know, like experiments and go out into the, you know, outside.
Yeah. Depends on the teacher, I'd say.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
In
you
seventh grade,
teachers, and then you had teachers that like wanted to do stuff like that.
Since we went to the same middle school, did you happen to have Mr. George?
He was my favorite. Yeah,
he was so cool. He made science so interesting.
I went golfing with that guy. What? Yeah.
Why?
Just because like he was a golfer and I was golfing at the time, and we ended up like hitting the course.
Middle school or in
high school? In high school. Yeah. After I'd already graduated.
Did you spank him around? Like, did you beat him?
He wasn't bad. No, really? No. Yeah, he wasn't bad at all.
You never expect a hippie to be good at golf.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he was a really big hippie. Yeah.
This is the funniest thing. I remember all this. I held a tarantula in that class. I held a python. Like, he would bring all his animals. That was cool. That was a really
good teacher for sure.
That was a cool middle. So what have you been watching for real on YouTube? Just educational stuff?
No, of course not.
Bill Nye the Science Guy, period.
A lot of like obviously video game related things like speed runs and stuff like that. I watch a lot of like design videos, people goofing off too, you know, people opening Pokemon cards, that kind of thing.
Do people speed run Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2?
Yeah, absolutely.
On the Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much any popular game you could think of, there's a speedrunning community for it.
To ask you a question, I guess this could tie into comedy or YouTube videos. Is there such thing as like a hacky YouTube video or like hacky music, the way there's like hacky comedy?
What do you mean exactly by hacky, I guess?
like like at what point is like a unboxing video just like something everybody's doing and it's like redundant and overplayed and it's like, oh, you're just another one of those, or like two idiots doing a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of it. Yeah, there's a lot of hacky content for sure.
I always think that the unboxing stuff is so goofy.
I've seen it done right, and when it's done right, it can be really entertaining.
For Pokemon cards and stuff like that?
Yeah, like it depends, because some people do shitty Pokemon card unboxings and some people do fun ones, you know? It really depends on how the content is being created, I guess. You can see through it pretty quickly when it's like, you know, someone's just doing it for the money and doing it quickly. You know?
I guess we could turn this off.
Yeah, we can.
I guess we could turn this off.
Unless you want to play some more music through it. We're testing out equipment and shit. We're like having fun. We're having fun today. We set up a little silly camera. And then we have another mic over here that she was playing sound through.
Boom, boom, boom. Put auto-tune on this one. Just kidding.
That one's off.
Put auto-tune on this one.
That would be kind of fun. Maybe we should set up some auto-tune on that.
Can you do anything like that?
Probably, yeah.
That's why I was asking if you could bring the MIDI keyboard.
But
my sister and I used to play this game where we would sing one line and then she would sing another and we'd try to make like a cohesive song.
I'm so not good at that kind of stuff for some reason.
Just improvising?
I just hate being put on the spot.
It's not on the spot unless you consider it being on the spot.
I consider it being on the spot. I don't know why. It feels like on the spot. What are you doing
when you're streaming? That's being on the spot.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm in control, I guess, in a way. Like, I don't have to read.
You could choose not to. You could choose not to answer.
I don't have to answer the questions.
Ignored.
Like, you know.
Do you do that often?
No. I don't really have a need to on my stream to not answer questions because everybody's just having a fun goof off time.
That's what's fun about your stream is like even when Chantel and I chime in, it's always fun because like we end up talking to Paige, we're talking to Chris, we're talking to your mom or your dad, you know what I mean? Jake's in there.
Yeah.
So it's like a big friend hang. Yeah,
just all goofing off. Like the other day I was pretending like I was jumping on Minecraft blocks for like a good 15 minutes in front of my green screen for no reason, but you know, it was just being silly.
Are you still wanting to get a walking pad?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I'm having a lot of fun with the green screen.
I've been at work, like I've been going to the office a lot more, and our accounting department has one, and I'll walk by and they're so funny because they're like trying to be healthy, but homeboy's got his like arm on the filing cabinet and he's just like leaning and walking. I'm like, okay.
Burning a couple calories here and there, like a couple.
Work's been neat in the sense that we've been building pretty neat things. Like we're working at an elementary school right now and we built the little trike track for the kindergarten.
Okay, cool.
And I was like, oh, this was kind of fun to see get done because it's, you know, big oblong ovicular shape type of thing. And I'm like, dude, I remember having this when I was a kid. And even the other day, which it was funny because like obviously the GC wasn't too pumped about it. But we built this like staircase and wall and we're walking the job the other day and I see the most, to me, you know, kids having fun, what we used to do when we were kids. I walk up to this wall and it's covered in wax. And I was like, we have skaters. And then I realized I took a step back and I was like, damn, dude. I was like, we built a pretty neat spot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's a 5-step staircase and there's 2 on each side, a big long one, the walls on the side. And the guy's like, oh, we need to put in skate stops. And I'm all, no. To be honest with you, this is the kind of stuff that and correct me if you think I'm wrong, it immortalizes schools. When there's a 6 spot or like anywhere where there's a 6 spot, a 6 staircase, a cool rail, it becomes like immortalized in skate videos and skaters who are like, oh, I want to hit that spot too.
Yeah. And no skater is going to sue the school that they broke into to skate the fucking rail. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like people using that and saying that they don't want you skating. It's just because they don't want you to damage the property.
It does not look great. Yeah. But if you are able to, like, because it does mess up the look of the concrete and like now obviously.
But when you're a skater, like that's the thing is we do look through kind of a lens because as people that grew up skating, we see it and we think that's cool.
Yeah,
like we see the wall ride marks and we're like, oh, someone was wall riding that. That's tight.
It's brought a group of buddies joy.
Yeah,
and a couple people. Yeah, that's how I start feeling about it. It's just like very nostalgic, you know. And you're right. Like I wouldn't have, if I did hurt myself at Taft Elementary. I wasn't like, oh my God, Mom, we need to tell the school. I was like, Mom, I did something bad. And, you know, the wall's not that high. And there's a sick 3-stair in there I wanted to hit.
You ever think about just like accidentally pouring a little bit too much concrete in the shape of a ramp?
I was just talking about how I would, like, my dream project would be a skate park.
Just build one in my backyard.
I could figure it out.
I would love that. I would fucking love
You just
that.
have the spot at home now?
That would put me back into skating so quick.
You're too old. Yeah. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, I know, but I can afford to hurt myself a little bit.
I just think it's funny because if any of us were to like get back into skating for real and take it seriously, like we'd have to get elbow pads, knee pads, like the whole 9 yards to make sure we don't get goofed up. I don't want to get I don't want to get messed up like that.
Yeah, it takes a lot longer to recover nowadays.
But like, again, just to like reiterate, like a good skate spot does, in my opinion, get immortalized through skate videos. Like,
absolutely.
So
and more skate parks in cities, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
What? So are you an advocate for like build more parks, don't ride street?
No. I'm an advocate for more parks and ride more street too. Both. Together. yeah, both together. Just more skating.
Yeah. Skating, it's just such a good sport.
When I'm out in like public and stuff, I like seeing it. Like it makes my surroundings more entertaining.
It's captivating, and I love that sound. Yeah, the sound of like wheels, bearings on concrete, or just when you hit the joint, it
gets addicting.
Yep. Oh my God, I'm gonna go jump on my skateboard after this. Like, I just need to hear that sound. Honestly, I feel like that would be my white noise. Like, I could probably like my metronome, how I would. Yeah, that's so silly to think about.
Are you ready for Skate 4 or Skate to come out? Are you gonna play it when it does come out? If it comes out on Switch?
If it comes out on Switch, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But if
I don't see why it wouldn't. Honestly, they'd be stupid not to release it on Switch.
It feels like it's like not basic, but it's like simple enough. You know what I mean? It's not requiring like huge online open world presence.
Maybe it'll be on Switch too.
But I don't want to get a Switch 2. I have a regular Switch.
Yeah, that's the thing that
and it's not cross compatible, right?
No, with the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I think that the Switch 2 games are going to be Switch 2 games only.
That's fucked up.
That's how they do it.
I hate that that's how they do it.
See, I was thinking that if they don't do that, then they wouldn't sell any consoles, and this would be the worst selling Switch of all time. Or the worst selling Nintendo console of all time, like one of them, you know what I mean? Because
what was the
nobody
difference?
has a reason to upgrade their Switch if they're just playing Animal Crossing.
The controllers connect a little better.
Yeah, the controllers, I think the controllers are going to be fine. And if with that mouse setting, you can use them as a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be pretty cool.
That is going to be cool.
Yeah. But I don't know how they're going to use it yet. So
it feels like that's been their biggest selling point is like the way that, because people were messing up the controllers with the drag and slide type of thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Idiots.
People were complaining about like the little like socket that goes in snapping off, like thinking that that's going to happen. Oh. You saw how they get connected. You would have to try so hard to break that, I feel like.
That's how I feel like. I'm like, I've just been pretty like generally gentle with it. Like my Switch is in pretty good condition.
I have the first edition of the Switch from, years and years ago, and it's still perfectly fine.
The only thing I have is one controller got goofed up, and that's just because my niece was playing with it, and I didn't notice, but her version of playing the game was like sucking on the controller. And so I looked over, I'm like, what are you doing? And the like she sucked on it so much that the rubber cap for the joystick fell off, and I like super glue it with a little protector now just to like keep it in touch. But she really did it. She was like chewing on it and stuff. Crazy. Philosophical question.
Yes.
Who do you think is America's sweetheart?
America's sweetheart?
Yeah, we were like, loosely talking about the Grammys while we were, setting up, and
collectively, I don't think America can agree on a sweetheart right now. So I could pick a couple different ones.
Who do you think? Like I would have argued, not argued, but I would have said like back in the day, I feel like Brittany Murphy was an American sweetheart.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like actresses and actors, you know what I mean? It's like who's America so fond of right now? Like we would be devastated to see them fall. Because we used to say Britney Spears, and the second she started falling,
I think Ariana Grande is getting that status right now, probably.
Of America's sweetheart?
Yeah.
Ever since Wicked.
Wicked, and even things that she's done before that. Yeah, I think it's just the actress thing, though.
Yeah.
I think it's just the weird theater thespian stuff going on there, which, to a point you got to, respect. At least she actually loves her craft,
Yeah. I've been like pondering that a little bit lately just because it just feels as though a lot of the people that were once considered America's sweetheart, both male and female, have fallen. And we've all been so pumped to see it happen.
Yeah.
Versus like if that was really like I would be like Peach is my sweetheart, and if she started doing drugs or if she slapped Kevin Hart in the face or whatever, like, or who did Will Smith slap in the face?
Chris Rock.
Yeah. If Peach slapped Chris Rock in the face, like I'd be like heartbroken. I wouldn't be like, this is crazy. Yeah. But like Will Smith was one of the boy sweethearts, we all loved him from French Prince.
Definitely everybody was super fond of Will Smith growing up as just a good dude, like not, like a America's
father,
kind of figure. Yeah.
Who is it now though? Because he's fallen, and we were all there for the ride. We were like all waiting for Chris. It was Chris Rock, you're right.
Yeah.
We're all waiting for him to come out with a.
I don't know. I feel like everybody just hates everybody.
Yeah. They do. Chantel was showing me like a picture of Taylor Swift performing with some other pop star, and she was relatively short in comparison to Taylor Swift. But this girl's like super well known. But everybody was like, "Oh, when you ask a little kid to come on and da da da." I'm all, damn, dude, like we used to have like small people, like dwarves were like big celebrities back in our day, you know what I mean? And now it's like if someone's 5 foot tall, they're shamed.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just how it is.
It makes me insecure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's a lot of bitterness,
And when you were, because you were telling me that, and I know you were afraid of internet hate, but we'll just say it because who's watching? You said Beyonce didn't deserve it.
No, okay, hold on. So how I feel about it is that I didn't think that Beyonce doing a country album is that against the grain when America's most popular genre for a while now has been country.
Yeah. She just hopped on a bandwagon.
It's not really even that. Like it is, I think that she was trying to go against the grain with it, but I just don't really think it's that big of a deal anymore to do country. Everybody's been doing country.
You're right. A lot of people have been doing country. That's true.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Yeah. Post Malone was a country boy, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can expect that from Post Malone, I guess.
But he was a rapper when he was here. White Iverson was by no means like
definitely a
family
rap song. Yeah.
That's what it was funny because like my niece was talking to me the other day, and she's only 11. It's not like she's listening to Drake or Kendrick, but my sister was like, "Oh, there's beef with Drake and Kendrick. Did you know?" I was like, "Damn, girl, you are so late to the party." And she's all, "Oh, even Ava knows." And my niece like, "Yeah, it's all over YouTube." And I'm all, "Who won?" She's all, "YouTube says Drake." And I'm all, "What YouTube?" This is like kids YouTube, obviously.
It's all curated for, your little bubble,
Yeah. Yep. And then I ended up making like a playlist. I told my sister, I was like, because she doesn't listen to Kendrick Lamar, and I was just like, educate yourself a little bit. So I made an edited like playlist with no cuss words so her and Ave can listen to. But it was so funny because I was just telling, and my niece goes, "Why do you like Kendrick Lamar so much?" And I was like,
"Oh my
God,
upset about it."
I was like, "I don't, but I just think he's a good rapper." You know what I mean? He's not even my favorite rapper. Like I really like Baby Keem, and I think it's cool that they're related too. You know what I mean? But Bia's my favorite rapper. Duh.
Yep.
I love Bia. Let's go. I love her so much. So who's America's sweetheart? Is it Taylor Swift right now?
Do you know Kai Cenat?
How do you spell that?
Kai.
Kai.
C.
Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
She doesn't sound American. Oh, he. Is he a Twitch guy or a TikTok guy?
Yeah, he's like probably the biggest Twitch streamer there is right now, I would say.
Really? 13 million followers? Holy shoot.
Yeah, he's had like 100,000 viewers like while he's left.
I don't think he's America's sweetheart. He's like too cool for school.
He's the internet sweetheart. He's not too cool for school.
Well, his pictures make him look too cool for school. He looks like Quavo.
He does look a little like Quavo.
He looks like Quavo, and he's just posing in front of like Mercedes and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Or no, is this his garage? Oh my God, does he have a GTA garage? Does he just have all red and black cars?
Probably. He's very rich.
Duh, look at this.
Sorry, I'm off camera right now fixing this camera.
What happened to the camera?
It just... Black Magic just closed down for some reason.
Uh-oh.
It's all good. It's fixed.
Is it? Oh.
I fixed it.
Look at you. Connor, the quicker fixer-upper.
I would say that he is the... Kai Cenat is the America's sweetheart for the new generation.
All right, I'm going to ask ChatGPT really quick.
Who America's sweetheart is?
Yeah. ChatGPT says... it was most commonly associated with actress Julia Roberts and celebrities like Reese Witherspoon, which I agree. Those two are sweethearts.
Yeah,
Reese Witherspoon
like,
gets a sweetheart.
Let's get modern.
Modern.
Yeah, because those America's sweethearts are like, I guess maybe I'm thinking about it differently. Maybe I'm thinking about like.
Well, they're not
maybe
dead.
I'm thinking too much about the new. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking too much about the new.
I mean,
generation.
technically, she might as well be. Julia Roberts is doing like Neutrogena commercials now. Okay. Oh, she did. It gave me my ChatGPT's. What?
What happened?
Oh my God! No! Thank God! I was about to. Okay. Who's Abby Stockard? Well, because right here it said Ari Shaffir, and I'm like, Ari Shaffir is not America's sweetheart, but he released a comedy special called America's Sweetheart. So,
got it.
I was like, he is America's disgusting guy. And she doesn't. ChatGPT doesn't want to have an opinion on that. It's saying Abby Stockard, but I've never heard of this chick. So how can she be? I'm American. I've never. This isn't definitely not America's sweetheart. America's hoe.
I don't know who it is either, so I have no opinion.
That's just me being a hater.
It really won't tell you who.
It won't pick. It's giving
Julia
me like
Roberts and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess
they're not really relevant right now.
No, they're not. They're not.
Can you try and phrase it like that? Relevant. Relevant. Give us the one that's relevant.
That's so mean.
It is mean.
Who is America's okay. 2025 relevant American sweetheart. It's like a Google search. America's Sweetheart is prominently associated with Beyonce's latest album, Cowboy Carter.
You know what? I will say that Beyonce is a contender for America's Sweetheart.
It says,
Taylor Swift also, right?
Everyone says she's like evil because of Jay-Z.
I mean, we can't just, innocent until proven guilty, right? We can't just be throwing labels on her because her hubby's a piece of shit.
I asked ChatGPT, is Beyonce evil? It says Beyonce is not evil.
See, ChatGPT, they always got the answer.
This is such a funny answer. It says she's an internationally recognized artist known for her talent, philanthropy, and activism. Like any public figure, she has her critics, but the idea of her being evil is a matter of an opinion rather than fact.
Damn, they got their fingers in the wallets of ChatGPT also.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is Jay-Z evil?
Yeah, that's a different question.
Jay-Z is not considered evil. Oh my God. Come on.
Can you ask it to form its own fucking opinion? Not be so centrist.
I think I would have to ask Elon Musk's for that. Grog or whatever.
Fucking grog, dude.
It says right here, public figures like Jay-Z often face a variety of opinions, but labeling him as evil would be a stretch. It's essential to consider the complexities of an individual's actions. Is P. Diddy evil?
Okay, if ChatGPT can't come through with this one.
Said he's not evil.
ChatGPT says P. Diddy isn't evil?
P. Diddy, Sean Combs is
All right,
not
Hitler.
evil.
Ask about Hitler.
Is Hitler evil? Yes.
Okay, at least ChatGPT isn't a Nazi, I guess.
Thank you for telling me to type that in. I wasn't going there. Yes, Adolf Hitler is universally regarded as one of history's most evil figures. Oh, that's yeah, at least it can tell us an opinion. It just said yes. It didn't even start. It was like, yes.
It's like Hitler fucking sucks.
Is Jeffrey Epstein evil?
Now we know this man is evil, right?
Yes. It says yes. So apparently they need to have a conviction.
There needs to be a conviction. So Harvey Weinstein
this
would also be
may
evil?
violate our usage policy.
What?
They're telling me I'm messing up. Who next? You want me to
Harvey Weinstein, yeah.
Is Harvey Weinstein evil? Yes.
Nice. Okay, so it probably just needs try because P. Diddy hasn't been fully convicted yet.
No,
so
he
try
hasn't.
R. Kelly. We'll see if R. Kelly's evil.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yay,
so
ChatGPT.
it does want it to be what you said, innocent until proven guilty, and
Yes.
then ChatGPT will call you the hell out.
He'll tell you you're evil.
You're evil. Yes. That's so funny. Is Benjamin Netanyahu evil? Whether, oh my God.
Oh, it's giving a politically centrist answer?
Whether Benjamin Netanyahu is considered evil depends largely on individual perspectives, political beliefs, and the context in which his actions are viewed. Oh my God.
And in our political beliefs, I'll get political right now.
It does want me to
he's
stop.
evil.
Yeah. It wants me to stop asking if people are evil. Who is evil? Evil is a deeply subjective term.
Damn.
And can mean different things.
ChatGPT does not like this conversation.
Is ChatGPT evil?
If it, what's it say?
No.
Say, how can I tell you're not being biased?
That's a great question. My goal is to provide information that's neutral, factual, and balanced as possible based on a wide range of sources and data. However, bias can sometimes creep in unintentionally, and the information I provide is based on patterns in the data I've been trained on. Nice. And then she gives me all her limitations on data, context, and transparency, etc., etc. Huh.
She got snobby on you?
You go on a date with Connor?
I hope she says yes.
I'm flattered.
Aw. Aw.
But as an AI, I don't have personal experience or emotions, so I'm not able to go on dates. Sorry, Connor. I know you thought her opinions were cool. If you need anything...
I don't know if I thought her opinions were cool. Don't put that in my mouth.
You didn't agree with her
I
opinions?
didn't agree with her opinions, no.
All right.
Some of them, yeah.
I don't want to say... I'll give Taylor Swift the trophy before I give...
Yeah, I mean, like, I would think that Taylor Swift is probably the most modern version of American Sweetheart.
America's boy sweetheart is currently Matt Rife. Just kidding.
The boy sweetheart? Would it be Travis Kelce? I mean, even the dudes like him because he plays football, right?
Yeah.
Or do all the dudes in football hate him because he's with Taylor Swift?
He's got 17 catches and 45
Are you making
kicks.
this up?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think he's a kicker.
He's got so many catches, he throws the ball sometimes. He's done no fumbles and like 500 interceptions.
Yep.
And he's gotten...
Damn, he has 500 interceptions? Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I'm just trying to mention all the stuff I know. He's carried...
How many home runs does he have?
20.
20 home runs? Travis Kelce, 20 home runs?
No, he's a baseball player, basketball player. No. Oh my God. You tricked me on that one. You said home run. That's a baseball thing. That's not a football thing. Are you even watching the Super Bowl this weekend? Do you care?
Probably not.
Me neither.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if it's on the background, I'll watch a little bit of it, but I don't have any stake in the NFL right now.
Hell yeah. So Connor wants the NFL to start giving him steaks.
Yeah.
His favorite steaks are ribeyes and top sirloin steaks.
Package them frozen so I can resell them.
He only wants them in the shape of N, F, and L.
NFL steaks? I have no steaks, though, in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't really watch that. Do you miss working in a sports bar in any way, shape, or form during
Nope. Especially during football season, no. Too much yelling for me.
Why? Oh, yelling? Okay.
Too much yelling, yeah.
People suck.
I like chill environments for the most part. Like, unless I was, like, getting fucked up, then I would like it to be,
You just start
rowdy.
rooting for whoever's winning?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Not really, Never really was a big yelling at football kind of guy. Yeah.
Let's see. I wrote down a couple random things. I didn't know you had to be a member at a bank to break money at a bank.
Oh, yeah.
That was weird. I didn't know that.
When did you just go try and do that recently?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the closest bank was a Bank of America. So, and I had cash. She was like, "Oh, put your debit card." I was like, "Oh, I wasn't mean about it." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I had to do that. Okay, bye." And then I drove farther to Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Kind of a pain in the ass.
Money's money. Why can't they break change like a grocery store does?
Nah, they just don't even want your fucking business. You're not a member here. Get the fuck out.
Dude, I felt like, yeah, if prejudice felt like anything, it felt like that.
Yeah, when I was working at restaurants and we needed to get change or something, and, like, we'd go to the bank, but they would request for you to either have basically like a partnership with the restaurant or you go to your own bank.
Okay.
It was so annoying.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. This was kind of interesting. So yesterday I got caught up in an active shooter situation.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty nuts.
Should have led with this.
That's not good end of the podcast material.
I guess it is, yeah. I didn't even know about it, all right?
I know, I didn't. I
didn't even know.
I texted Andrea because I figured, I was like, oh, if I see you, it'll be a fun little story to tell you. But I got caught up in an active shooter situation. I was at the school that we're doing the remodel at, where the skaters were. And I was, at the school doing a little job walk. And then I said goodbye to the guy that I was walking around with. And I see him leave. I'm walking with my boss. My boss is like, oh, he's coming back. And I look over. I heard them say something over the intercom, but I didn't think it was relevant. But he was like, oh, they won't let me leave. And the street is covered in cops. And then the intercom came on again. And it was like, there's a man outside with a gun. There's an armed felon. The school is on lockdown. All students get to the, bless ya.
Damn it.
I don't have anything to throw at you to make that sneeze come out.
All right, sorry, you can continue. It's not coming out.
They were just like, oh, the school's on lockdown. So it was like, I'm like, what the they didn't let the guy go. The guy said there's cops everywhere. 2 seconds later, the helicopter's flying over the school, and they already identified the guy, and they're literally in the helicopter, and they're all, Roberto Garcia, come out with your hands.
Giving his full name.
Dude,
damn.
It gets better. They're all, Roberto Garcia, come out with your hands behind your head. We know where you live. You're at 2287. They're saying his address.
What the fuck is that?
They're all, come out now. We know where you live. And then they said my favorite one. They're all, if you don't come out and surrender, our dogs will find you and they will bite. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, this is a sassy helicopter pilot. It was like 3.5 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm all in an active shooter situation wearing bright orange high vis.
So this was just basically on your site, like right next to it?
So the school is, here's like the 10 freeway, here's the school, and then there's a neighborhood right outside.
That's so sketchy though. Was the school in session?
It was, school was in session.
That's sketchy.
Dude, when they said the whole thing was on lockdown, teachers popped their head out and they were yelling at students, they're all, get to class, and they're all running to the NPR and stuff.
And you're just chilling there in your orange fucking suit like this.
Get me. It would be a favor. I'm just kidding. If I died in my vest, I'd be so bummed out.
Like, damn, I went out in that fit.
Yeah.
Damn, I went out in that fucking fit.
Yeah, I'd just be like, damn it, dude. I didn't just die in my sleep. I died at work. That sucks. Yeah, but that was pretty interesting. It was I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I guess I don't have like the best tactics because this lockdown started and I'm like, this is boring. So again, I'm still in my vest, but I just started walking laps around the baseball field. So I'm like, if he's out here, I'm like, I don't think he's gonna want to shoot me. Like,
you never know though, Melissa. You could just want to shoot anybody.
I just took the risk.
Oh
Roberto Garcia, come out with your hands behind your head.
Now we doxed him.
You live at 2, dude. They were telling everything. I went on, so I'm so nosy. I downloaded the area in my Ring app so I could see what all the neighbors were saying, and I'm just like 40 comments deep, scrolling through Ring. Love it. Ring is so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good drama. All right, I think that's it for today.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Let me try and think of it now.
All right.
Don't need to get anything off my chest.
Heck yeah.
My chest is clean today.
Heck yeah. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.